Alright, we are live. Alright. Alright, hello everyone. Today we are streaming about the ongoing tornado outbreak that is expected to begin shortly here. So we have a few storms that are forming north. The warm front is located around this area. Any of the storms that are north of this warm front at the moment will most likely produce big hail. But not tornadoes. But if they're below the warm front, they can produce winds of greater than 60 miles per hour, hail larger than 1 inch in diameter, and tornadoes. Now, this storm here has storms that are expected to have EF2 plus ratings. So what that means is we're going to have possibly some strong tornadoes here today. So today is really a hit or miss event. So up here, this is where the moderate is located, the moderate risk. Where that is located, we're probably going to be seeing maybe some tornadoes. It's hard to tell if the storms below the warm front are going to become elevated hailers or not. But also, we do have a second moderate risk down in this area. Now, what is going to be especially dangerous about these storms is they're going to be nighttime tornadoes. So I'm saying like 12 p.m. is max, like when the tornadoes are going to be violent. The National Weather Service has said that, and there is in several tornadoes, and a couple intense tornadoes are likely with the storms up north. So you do have to keep that in mind. We have just a wide plethora of severe weather that is possible. We have some hailers. There is this hailer north of Des Moines, Iowa, that is near Amos. This storm, we have some MPing reports of pea-sized hail, and this storm is likely to intensify and possibly, because we have two things we can see here. We have this ZDR, this area, very high ZDR in this area. And once this updates, this will most likely tell us that this right here, in this area, this will be probably into the whites, purple, pinks or whites. And because we see some very high reflectivity. Because this normally always takes longer to load. We have the severe storm warning with some likely large hail in this portion of the storm. Actually, this portion of the storm, but this is obviously late. So this portion of the storm is seeing some very large hail here. probably some hail and spotty areas around it, but most of the hail is going to be in this area. So if you live in Earlham, Dexter, DeSoto, Van Meter, Redfield, you're going to need to get in your house, bring all your pets inside because hail is a real threat. We have these storms with large hail cores, cluster mode down near, and you can actually see the individual updrafts with the individual storms on ZDR. We have areas of pink, which most likely Clearfield is seeing some smaller hail, and we have some larger hail that is going to be moving in Clearfield's general area. If you live in Diagonal, Sharpsburg, Conway, Malawi, and Clearfield, you need to get into a sturdy structure. We have I cannot tell if that's Yalising, because this is definitely, you can see in this area we have what looks like rotations, red moving away from the radar, green is moving towards the radar, in the middle where the pixels meet, most likely where consolidated rotation will be. We have some very large hail associated with these storms. We have reports of 1.5 inch hail and quarter size hail, and the warning actually tennis ball sized hail. So that is 2.5 inch size hail. You do not want to be in a storm with 2.5 size hail. 2.5 inch size hail. So we have areas of large hail, probably in upwards of baseball sized hail if I was going to take a guess at the max hail size. We have areas of hail here, maybe an area of hail here, maybe a little bit right there. But all these areas are going to be impacted. So we have Mount Sterling, Buckhorn, Versailles, Cooperstown, Ripley, Rushville, Browning, Redrick, Beardstown, Bluff Springs. If you live in any of these areas, get into a sturdy structure. And if you live in Lewistown, you should Lewistown, Monticello, Ewing, LeGrand, Canton, Lima. You should, if you are in this area, you should already be in a sturdy structure. Out farther, I'll just make a general area. If you live, that's not very good. If you live anywhere in this area, so like Carthage, Fountain Green, Fort Addison, Nauvoo, Keokuk, Basco, any of these areas might get impacted by this cluster of storms. Because it's not just one storm in one area. We have this large hail core, this hail core, this hail core, this hail core, and this hail core. All these hail cores are, as you can see on radar, are producing hail in upwards of 2.5 inches. Let's go back to the storms near Des Moines. We have 2 severe thunderstorm warnings for the hail threat. Looks like we have large areas of hail near Earlham, Dexter. If you live in Dexter, Earlham, Stewart, Redfield, Adel, Van Meter, Miniburn, Granger, Dallas, or pretty much anywhere in the western Des Moines metro, you need to get in a sturdy structure because this is like a train of cells that is going to hit your area. These cells are just going to move and hit you over and over again. So after one hailstorm hits, don't go outside and check for damage. Stay in your structure because most likely right after that, in 5 or so minutes, another hailstorm will come and hit you, and you do not want to be caught outside when large hail is forming. We have this weird cell in Michigan. Looks like Dorr, Hopkins, Wayland, Middlefield, Caledonia, Lake Odessa. anyone in those areas, you should probably be watching out here for oh, sorry about that. But yeah, we have all these various storms here firing up. Looks like we got a hail report from Mount Sterling of pea-sized hail. Down south, we're not seeing much here as at the moment. Maybe some small hail associated with this cell. Definitely some lightning and heavy downpours. So if you live in Eureka Springs or Arrow Point, you should watch out for the storm just in case it does end up doing something. Looks like we do have a little bit of, actually we have some purples in here. So, vast hail core. This is obviously outdated, so don't worry about this actual area, but it actually just shows how heavy the precipitation is. And really heavy precipitation pretty much means hail. So very large hail in this situation. We have ZDR, this arc, and this arc from, this is actually two different storms. These are a lot of cell mergers. We have a little bit of a supercell trying to form right there. Two supercells, or two cells right there, and a supercell south of Shannon City. If you live in Shannon City at Arispe, Afton, Thawer, Murray, Kent, Clearfield, Diagonal, then you should get in your sturdy structure right now because this is a large hailer that is actually coming through your area. We have hail in upwards of $50 size hail, which can damage roofs. You don't want to be caught outside. We have a hail report in this severe thunderstorm of 1/2 inch size hail. That's on the outside of the hail core. Yeah, so we have some large hail producing storms. Overall, nothing too much yet. Oh. Let's take a look back at that Michigan cell. Looks like it's definitely, oh wow, look at that. So we have two hail spikes here. So you see how this reflectivity kind of just juts out in this small, like these two small spikes, if you call them, right near the hail core. That's actually the beams. That's just hail. That's what we call a hail spike. There is some heavy hail associated with this storm. The Wayland, Hopkins already probably just got hit by monster hail.
Yeah.
What?
Here.
Sorry about that. Where was I? Yep, Hopkins, we have this hail spike here. This is unusually large hail, probably in upwards of 1.5 inches size. The warning actually mentions quarter-sized hail, but I would be surprised if it's a little higher than that. Hello, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoy the stream. Um, like I was saying, we got a hail report out of. We got dime-sized hail. So basically, these storms can do damage to plants and you. Like, you don't want to be caught outside in a hailstorm like this. We have some reports up here of hail from this little cell. Not too worried about the cell. It's way north of the front. But what the heck is that? What the heck is that? 3-inch size hail. That I'm just gonna say that's. I'm just gonna go off a limb and say that's fake. We have a little shower there that might be producing, at most, a little bit of grapple, and probably some heavy rain, but not 3-inch size hail. Go away. All right, new warning for the Michigan cell. Ping pong sized hail. So we now have some larger hail. Okay. What do I cover? Guess we take a look at this cell. Still got that hail spike. Actually, we still got that double hail spike. A lot of hail spikes here. All this area just jutting out. That's hail spikes. Is that rotation? No, that's not rotation. What am I talking about? Oh my god. It's been a day. I don't know what to do. No one in the stream right now. Why can't people join? I guess I'll just sit around, tweet out the stream or whatever. Got a little bit of ZDR here on this cell. Kind of just talking to myself here. What am I doing? I'm just talking to myself. Yay, tornado, yay. No one's watching my stream. Wait, someone liked it? Oh, whoever liked the stream, thank you. Alright, so where's Eureka? Okay, so we have some storms here near. Oh wow. Hold up. Calm down there. Are these supercells? Okay, so we have some sort of a boundary here actually forming. You can see on reflectivity, we have these boundaries. They might be, are they shortwaves? Are they shortwaves? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I haven't been looking at models too much lately. So, back to these areas. Whoever joined the stream, thank you for joining. Hope you enjoy. We have some hail here near Cooperstown. If you live in Ripley, Browning, Beardstown, Frederick, Rushville, then get into your safe spot because there is some hail coming towards you. What is that? Ping pong ball size hail in Michigan. Double hail spike. Double hail spike. Huh. Wow. Look at that. So you see how the reflectivity kind of spikes out. That's because, look at where it is in general with the hail core. That's the hail. That is large hail. Wow. Let's take a look at Echo Tops here with other storms too. This storm isn't even that high up in the atmosphere. It's only about, you can't really tell though because it's so close to the radar that the beams don't get high enough to tell. Let's see if these are elevated. Not too elevated. These are elevated. We have some echo top. Whoever's watching, thank you. We have echo tops of 54,000 feet with these multicellular thunderstorms. I don't know what else to cover right now. We're looking pretty quiet for the most part, which is a good thing. I mean, the less weather we have, the less chances for anyone to get hurt. So yeah, we still have these multicellular whatevers over here near, heading towards Macomb, Carthage, Lima. So anyone in, I'd say, let's just make it broad here, anyone in this general area could be impacted by these storms. And in here, there's also, we can't forget about this cell either. So we have hail core here, slight hail core there, hail core here, and large hail core there. But this is the most, in this severe thunderstorm warning, the most concerning hail core with the, wait, why is that only $50? I don't know why that's only $50 size hail. It seems like it'd be bigger. I don't know though. See, this says tennis ball size hail over here. I don't know. Yeah, let's go back to Michigan. This this is actually unbelievable, dude. We have this is a slight ZDR arc. We do have an updraft in this area. Thank you for dropping in. Make sure to drop a like if you enjoy the stream, which I do hope you enjoy it. That's what I come here to do. Hi. Oh, hello. Thanks for commenting. Looks like we have, look at that hail spike right there. There's definitely some very large hail associated with that storm. As you can see here, like I'm moving with this, we have a moderate risk for Davenport, Cedar Rapids. Oh, the person left. Oh, okay. I guess I'll just sit around for a bit. If anyone is in here, actually, and decides that they're here, just maybe drop something. Because I don't know if anyone's here. I'm going to move this down a little bit. Hail spike. Whoa! This storm over here is trying to become a supercell. You can tell by the characteristic of the wrapping around kidney bean shape. Yeah, kidney bean. Yay! That was not a very good kidney bean, but I don't know. Shabadoo, 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 shabadoo. seem a little crazy, pretty baby, but I promise Mama will be alright. I'm gonna buy a diamond ring for you, baby. Hold you, Daddy gonna hold you inside. And man, I know nothing's on you right now, and you don't know why. You're feeling you hard, and it may seem a little crazy, pretty baby, but I promise Mommy's gonna be. Whoa! Look at there. We have the cell near Beaver. The cell is trying its best to like do stuff, but I don't know. I don't know. I feel this little girl is a pretty big. I promise I'm gonna be alright. If you gotta think that you're gonna buy your paper, look at you. I'm gonna buy a diamond ring. It's silver. That's gonna hold your feet. I don't know why we don't know why. Feel inside. I seem a little crazy, pretty baby, but I promise Mama's gonna be alright. To Daddy, I'm gonna give you more. I'm gonna find out a ring for you, baby. Feel how you feel inside. Oh, thank you for joining. We have some storms here. The only storm that's really trying to do anything at the moment is this storm near Eureka Springs and Beaver, but it's really still not doing much. I mean, you still kind of have your supercell shape, but I don't know. Let's see. In the tornado watch here, in case you haven't seen already, several tornadoes with a couple tornadoes likely. Intense tornadoes likely. And widespread large hail and isolated hail events to 3.5 inches in diameter, scattered damaging wind gusts to 70 miles per hour likely. Basically what this is telling me is these storms are no joke. We do have, looks like we have a hailer or no, I didn't mean to do that. We have a hailer right here. You can kind of see the kidney bean sort of shape. We have this hailer right here. It's got a really just kidding, that's not a hook echo. We have this hailer here. This is actually a storm that's impeding its inflow. So you might look like it's a hook echo, but it's not. It's actually a separate storm. Because if we look back on radar scans, you can see that this cell originated near Gilbert. And it intensified near Story City, and now it's, we have the storm near Grimes in western Des Moines. Frick's on the left.